Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video, we will check global app, this week. I'm a little bit, my mode is a little bit down, but we will just, cover everything. I'm kind of sad with these PvP changes. We are expecting nerfs on classes, and they're creating more strong and, unmatched classes. Without further ado, let's get into it and check what we have for this week. As you can see, I'm live on Twitch and I'm at the same time live on YouTube. What I'm expecting from you before we start the video, do not forget to like my YouTube videos, YouTube live streams, whatever you see, like and leave your thoughts. Especially under this video, let's make this video is the top trend in Black Desert Online category. I mean, I trust you. More likes, more comments. Everything will just increase the algorithm. Maybe we can just, draw attention of PA, show how hate this current meta in PvP. Lots of protections, lots of protected damage, protected CCs, lots of, protected mobility, full SA iframe combinations. I think we're done, please stop, but they're adding more classes like that. Not every classes. If you want to make this, if you want to make every classes protected in the game, let's do it, but not only few of them. Yes, let's check that what I'm talking about. First things first, we will talk about Sorceress. Yes, Sorceress got another buff. You heard right. Today's patch brings balance changes for several classes in PvP. Following the recent damage calculation formula overhaul, we have been gathering and analyzing data, and this update reflects those findings. We have straightened classes whose core skills were underperforming while reining in skills that deals excessive damage, especially long-range ones. In addition to adjusting damage, we have also improved combos and overall handlings for classes that felt cumbersome in PvP. Separately, we'd like to note that we are carefully reviewing burst skills with floating and air attacks, which can inflict massive damage in an instant. Alright, they finally realized that air attack damage deals more damage. Alright, let's read the Sorceress. Sorceress Succession received adjustments to bring her PvP performance more in line with her intended playstyle, especially for the skills whose damage felt too low. Prime Dark Flame's PvP damage has been increased, so it can serve as one of the main skill alongside Prime Black Wave. And since she doesn't have forward guard when moving backward, we have boosted the PvP damage of her range skills to help her better pressure enemies from afar. They're making Sorc is just, unmatched class. River Flame of the Abyss, which skill is that? Let's just control it together, chat. Sorc. Let's control it. Abyssal Flame. The down attack effect has been removed from the Abyssal Flame. The Dream of Doom changed that the 50% critical hit chance is applied to hit damage before gathering is complete. And there you go, we have buffs for Sorceress. Let's control the skills. Which skills are they? So we can understand. Go to here, Sorc. Let's just copy this skill. Which skill is this? Dark Flame. Dark Flame got PvP damage buff. Let's control it. How much damage buff it got? 29.5 divide 21.64. I couldn't do that, sorry. 29.5 divide 21.64. It got 36% approximately damage buff. Okay. Dream of Doom. The Dream of Doom skill got damage buff too. Before gathering, after gathering, they probably get around same, and it's like 10% damage in approximately. More damage in Dodd. What about the other thing? River Flame of the Abyss. It was the Dark Flame, isn't it? Yeah, Dark Flame skill. Let's check that thing. Dark Flame skill. What they changed it? Wait. It got multiplier damage buff, and also it got PvP damage buff. Whoa. Hold up. It's too much. It's too fucking much. 92.37 multiply 0.48.58. 4. Okay. Hold up. 77.93 multiply 42.45. More than 30%. Dark Flame got more than 30% PvP damage buff. And also got PV damage buff. Approximately 20%. Alright. River Bloody Disaster. Let's check it. Which skill is that? It's Bloody Calamity. Bloody Calamity got approximately 10% maybe? 26.85 divide 23.39. Like 15% damage buff to the Bloody Calamity. Approximately. Must be useless skill, right? I don't think that skill is useless. Any Sorc in chat? I don't think Dark Flame is useless skill. Forward guard. I don't know. It wasn't Dark Flame, sorry. What skill is that? Flame of the Abyss. Dark Flame? Right, Abyssal Flame, sorry. It was Abyssal Flame. LMB RMB. LMB RMB got 30% PvP damage buff. I don't know. Last week they just made this class more protected, and one more protected, you know, very big crowd control ability. Stun and KD at the end. And now it's just getting PvP damage buff. Well done, PA. Do not forget, comment section. If you can, if you have, show your hatred. Sorry, I have to do that. They deserve it. We are looking for nerfs on classes, make PvP more reasonable. They're just making it they're making classes even more broken. Next they will give Witch and Wizard back overpowered. Yeah, I don't know. Berserker Awakening. Awakening Berserker now has super armor on ground lifting to improve combo stability. And the floating effect in PvP will only apply if you learned core ground lifting. That ground lifting is space, isn't it? You know, you cancel skills with it. However, if you haven't learned core ground lifting, combo into the next CC after switching to Awakening with the Frenzied Destroyer to the ground lift combo from the main weapon grapple skills becomes very difficult. To resolve this, a succession grapple with the new main weapon now lets you to transition right straight into the Awakening with ground lifting. So if you grab someone in Pre-Awakening, with space, you go into Awakening instantly. Okay, good quality of life. Like Awakening Berserker needed them, but let's control what these things changes and other things. What they did actually. Let's control. Berserker. Let's try to understand what they did. This skill. Turkish broadcasts. Every 2 months maybe. The Undertaker. This is the grab, yeah? Isn't it? It's space after Smackdown grapple it. Okay. This is the grab flow. The effect of increasing melee AP on the successful hit has been removed. And the effect of reducing all DR 20 on successful hit has been added on the... Okay. That's nice quality of life. So the minus DP on this skill is good. Also, it's another flow, I believe. Corpse Storm. RMB during Smackdown or Rakam. Okay, the Corpse Storm. Added minus 20 DP. Okay, DR. The effect of slowing down the character at the moment of attack when using the skill has been removed. Jin Rock Crawling. Let's just find that skill. Wait, what? There is no skill like that? Huh? This one. Hold up. This. Rock Smash. Okay, Shift E. The effect of slowing down the character at the moment when attacking his skill has been removed. Lifting ground. This is an Awakening, isn't it? Ground lifting. This one. Your space skill in Awakening. Added ability to chain with the ground lifting skills if the Predator Hunt skill is locked after using the grab rock lift. The Awakening flows. When you grab someone, you have flow. You just, you know, take the guy, take 5-6 seconds, you hold it like that. You just smash it. And then you go up, you just, you know, you're literally just, you know, playing the basketball with the guy. And after then these skills, you can use the ground lifting. Improved ability to smoothly connect with the ground lifting technique, alright, even in the Iron Gauntlet state. Super Armor effect added to the ground lifting. This space skill now has Super Armor effect. Accordingly, the floating effect when additionally hit successful has been changed to apply only to monster. To get the float effect on that skill, I think you need to use the core skill. Alright, they just, you know, replace it. Flow Mobile Fire. Which skill is that? Flow Shooting Mobility. This one. AD LMB RMB thing. Change so that the collision do not apply while moving. Huh. Okay. After a skill has been improved to allow for smoother connection with the Giant Leap skill, the range of possible connection has been increased. Quality of life. Can be good. Okay, there's some kind of damage changes. The Flame Cannon. Let's just check that skill. Which skill is that? Alright. Flame Buster skill. The RMB skill, what they did to that skill, it got damage buff, I believe, for PvE, like 150% approximately. PvP damage decreased, but I think at the end of the day it increased. Let me just calculate it for you. It's like 2000, 1565 multiplied 0.75. Like PvP damage got approximately 90% damage on that RMB skill, this one. Here we go, Flame Buster. PV damage got like 150% damage buff. Flow Mobile Fire, this shooting mobility skill. Now this will apply the damage of this Flame Cannon skills 2 times, not 1.5. So the damage you change, the damage you feel in PvP and PvE on this skill, it will be even more because this skill is getting buff. Main damage is getting buff, main damage resource getting buff, and also this skill is getting buff. So the damage you will feel in this skill, like maybe 150 for PvP, more than 200 for PvE. I'm not sure how important that skill. Flow Ancient Power. It's a little bit interesting decision. I didn't understand why they did it. Flow Ancient Power. Ah, wait. I thought it's Ancient Wave. Okay. I was asking to myself, what the heck is just like, did they nerf Ancient Wave? No. Now, where is that? The Ancient Power damage multiplied 2.5 times damage of the Flame Cannon. Now it will be 1.5 times the Flame Cannon. It's a nerf a little bit to that skill. Koreans don't know how Korean. I don't know. Let's talk about Valkyrie. There's some kind of good changes on the Valkyrie. Again, Valkyrie Succession. Thanks for these changes, PA. For Succession Valkyrie, we focused on improving the usability of the Prime Shining Dash. Now, in small scale fights, opponents will have to be more cautious about exposing opening. Prime Shining Dash can now be activated independently without needing the shield chase, making it harder for opponents to predict your moves. When used up close, it will stop the dash and instantly apply stiffness and knockdown effects. This allows Valkyrie players to swiftly seize opening and combo their skills more effectively. So I'm kind of happy for this change and the last week's change. Succession Valkyrie, I think Valkyrie can be a good class at Solar with these changes, because class is fully protected. If you just don't want to be, unprotected, no one can make you unprotected. Now you have good catches. That SA Stiffen KD catch is very strong and you can use it independently. You don't need to use Shining Dash, because in before, to use that skill, you needed to dash first and then press space and your character runs and it hits and KD or something like that. Now it's independent skill and it's very good. I'm kind of happy for the Valkyrie players. Currently, the Sky Strike technique is activated only with the spacebar input in all situations. Even situations where it can be linked and other skills, it will not be linked with a WRMB input. Radiant Charge of Light, Jin cooldown of the Radiant Charge skills has been changed from 30 to 35, 15 to 10 seconds. Ah, these are Roboms, I believe. Radiant Charge of Light, this is Robom, isn't it? This might be Robom, if I'm not wrong. Let's control it. Okay, it's just, absolute skill. Radiant Charge of Light. Ah, these are normal level 1 skill, and okay, I get it. What about the other one? I didn't understand this one. Ah, wait, this is buff for awakening maybe. This absolute version now is 10 second. Ah, okay. Maybe like old Valkyrie players can use it. We still have very good awakened Valkyrie players. They're resisting. The range of judgment in the which stiffness can be applied before hitting has been increased. So stiff range is just increased. Big buff. Accordingly, if an enemy within the range where the stiffness effect can be applied while charging, the charge will immediately stop and apply stiffness. Reduce the distance traveled after colliding with an enemy to allow for a knockdown effect. Follow the stiffen effect. After using the skill, it has been improved. Smoothly connect with the Flash Strike, Sword of Judgment, Light Cleave. Nice. Good combo. The speed of switch. The speed at which characters rotates relative to the camera direction while charging is increased. The maximum distance of charge has been increased. Whoa! This is big W, and the biggest W for the skill for the Prime version from 14 seconds to 8 seconds. Big, very big W. Every 8 seconds you will have stiff KD, full SA linger. Very big, very big. I'm happy for the Succession Valkyrie players. In 1 versus 1, she's a dangerous opponent right now. She's tanky. With a proper build, it's hard to kill them, but if they catch you, they can kill you. And with these catches, class is dangerous, not gonna lie. Class has other catches too, good catches. Which Succession Queen of TV? What? Dark Knights? Dark Knight Awakening is shifting to utilize knockdown more often in PvP combos rather than floating. Previously, most Awakening skills applied floating, which limited the amount of PvP damage you could chain in a single combo. By switching to knockdown, you'll be able to extend your combos and increase your damage output in PvP. I don't know if it is the actual problem of the Dark Knight Awakening. I don't know. Dark Knight Awakening mains or Dark Knight mains, let me know in the comment section. Grip of Grudge, down attack edit. Let's just check this one. Yeah. Which skill is that? Let's go here. Flow Spirit Blaze. The RMB skill. Down smash effect has been removed and a knockdown effect has been added upon successful hit. Unprotected KD. It's for second KD, I believe. Flow Darkness Scatter. The skill attack judgment has been changed from floating to knockdown. This one. Is it? Yeah, this one. Front guard KD instead of float. This core skill, core touch of exploration. The effect upon accusing has been changed as follows. Before the change, it's that last hit bound. After the change, float on first hit. If you just learn this touch of exploitation. exploitation. Weather's trap. The number of the hits added to previous moments of the hits of the skills rearward movement is 2. I didn't understand. What is this saying? Any Dark Knight in chat? I don't know. Spirit hunting, like Dark Knight players said, it's big W. Now when you use the spirit hunting, let me check the skill. Spirit hunt skill, this one, the WRMB every 3 seconds, you will get 10% attack speed. It's buff for PV2. Yeah. The Black Spirit version of the skill also got buff. I don't know if you guys using the Black Spirit version of the WRMB. It's 25%. Change to not take any pre-action before attacking. When a character is slowed down by additional hit after the first hit, the time and intensity of the slowdown has been reduced. Remove the effect of reducing all damage +1, +10 for 20 seconds and reduce the movement when using. Added effect to increase all AP by 10 for 20 seconds. The damage of the BSR skill changed. Nobody cares, I believe. That 10% attack speed, big. Hello Lakota, how are you? How is your day? Alright, here we go. Lahn. I really wonder that, let's just listen what our developers say. Because prepare yourself, Lahn Awakening is now in top 5 PvP class. No kappa, no kidding. These changes are very strong. Class was already good. Was already like top 10 in the PvP. In good ends, like very hard opponent to kill it. Impossible to fight against. Lots of protections. Fully protected 1 versus 1 combo. 2 very good, protected CC. One of the best core, maybe the best core in the game. One of the best or maybe the best range grab in the game. Now this class is getting more and more protected and her skill kit is getting better and better. Well done, PA. Also, comment section. Sounds like Drukanya? Agree, Salim. Agree. Are you happy with the changes? Are you ready to just people start to just tag Succession, Sorc and play it? No, you're saying that Sorc changes are nerf? Bro, I think people thought that the damage buffs looks a little bit, frightening. You're gonna melt people without CC. Interesting. I don't know who decided to just, buff Suck Sorc, but Suck Sorc is in the list right now. Melt Force, I don't care about people. Like, you're just griefing Force, but we can see more Suck Sorc in the game, and we will see. With Lahn's Awakening, improvements have been made so you don't have to rely solely on soul rate to pressure your enemies. You will now have additional ways to strike at their weak points. If you succeed, this soul rate is grab, isn't it? Hold up. That's grab, isn't it? Wait. Yeah, it's grab. Hey, developers, hello, listen to me. Wake up. Lahn's, they had Lahn's not just playing the game with grab. Bro, they have Shift F, the Eradiction skill. Every 5 seconds, it has 2 second SA linger, stiff catch, jump, the front guard, and KD. Hello? You think that Lahn's playing game with grab only? That's why every patch I'm saying our developers are incompetent. Okay. They think that grab is pressuring the enemy. Every 5 seconds they're spamming that skill. What are you saying? I mean, it's giving me a headache. Every week is just this fucking clown fiesta. If you succeed in exploiting an opening, the CC effects have been adjusted so you can follow up with even more attacks. Similar to the previous update improving Eradiction, they accept that the Eradiction is broken. Using Bloody Trident into Deadly Dance now is more broken. Retains in some movement speed while also giving you an extra chance to attack enemies who have been knocked down. After Primrose Sprint, you can now combo into an airborne smash attack, making it easier for Lahn to dodge incoming blows and exploit enemies' opening. In addition, Flailing Blades, which previously had limited use outside of the buff effect, now has been enhanced by getting Furious Chase CC effect transferred it, allowing you to trade on opponents without having a close distance. Also, they added Front Guard that CC. I love this team. They're fucking... I have lots of things to say, but I shouldn't say them. That's just, the stiffness effect applied to the players have been transferred to the Chain Wheel skill. There's no stiffness skill. Okay, Dance of Death, or Blade of Dance, whatever you say, that skill. You now just dash, WF. Look at that. Look at the connection. It's nice, isn't it? Look, people, your opponents can't even react to that. All right. It's totally fine. When using the Blood Forest technique, the connection has been improved faster. The attack judgment of it has been changed from the float to knockdown. That was the downside of that fast and unreactable catch. It was float, so they can deal proper damage after that catch. But it's KD now. If they catch with you with that skill, which is you can choose the core because it is knockdown right now, and it's kind of very good CC. Most of the time it applies over front guard. I don't know how, but it is applying. Now it's knockdown. You can just deal a little bit damage, get your buffs, and then second knockdown with Mangler. You know what? Mangler is a super armor KD. You know what? This class is the best grab in the game. You know what? You will see that there will be more protected CC. Nice. Air smash, air attack removed because no need, and down attack added. Alright. Improve the ability to chain more quickly with the Dance of Death skill after using, I think Dance of Death is SRMB. Okay. Chain Wheel. This is the RMB skill if I'm not wrong. You were only getting buff that skill. Let me check it. Where's that skill? Felling Blades, I believe. What happened? Yeah, this one. Yeah, RMB skill. The attack speed buffs skill. Are you ready? Attack judgment change from stun to stiffness. Now it will apply stiffness. It may look like nerf. No, it's not nerf. Because forward guard effect added. Look at this. Look at this. You see? Forward guard stiff. Dash SA forward guard stiff. And instantly cancel it. So that 0.3 second forward guard stiff timing, you can cancel it with like SACC, for example. You can just maybe apply WF, AoE KD with the core. Why not? Why not? Change so that it does not move to the enemy. It doesn't move to enemies that have been successful hit. Change so that the additional actions are not triggered by right-clicking again after using the skill. Additional actions are changed to linked after using the Blood Forest technique. I don't know what is this. The movement has changed when using the Blood Forest technique. Blood Forests. Then chaining with the Chain Wheel technique. Change so that the stabbing motion and the Chain Wheel skill after using skill boost skill is not linked. Damage has been adjusted according to the changes in technology. Alright. Imagine her in the hands of the good player. Where's Brony? My man Brony. I would love to see him just playing this class. Like with this one, with this Lahn, Brony can be the next number one Lahn, next number one in Solar. No kappa, no kidding. He will probably the number one Solar with this Lahn. This Lahn is just like beyond broken for a small scale. Another protected CC quality of life updates. Got on chat, it was probably asked a billion times, but did the drug changes change how her combos work, and they're still the same? Combos are around same. They are using a few more Hexablood skills. Can I have a link? Alright, there you go. Flower Weaving. Which skill is that? Let's control it. It might be Pre-Awaken skill. This one. Wait, what's that? Primrose Sprint. Shift down. After this skill, you have two ways to just land right now. Let's just control them. It's like while you're landing. Bro, why might has no like SA landing with CC? If like flying has some kind of creating this thing, why Lahn has SA landing after fly? I have a question. Because they don't want to just make like, they just nerf these awakenings, you know. It's fast, flying, landing, creating this thing, you can react it. And if just someone just use any, you know, random CC, you're getting caught most of the time. Why Lahn is protected landing in two different variations? Which skills are they? Let's control them. Because Lahn has Booba? That's the reason. Ethereal Dance, Super Armor Knockdown, Stiffen, Stiff Catch and Knockdown, 10 second. And this one, Super Armor Bound, 7 second. If you land with Stiff KD, 10 second. If you land with Bound, it's 7 seconds. Alright. Okay, guys, prepare your Lahns, prepare yourself to see Lahns all around. Enjoy. Change so that the character does not collide with its skills, Davdern, Spiritual Shamanism, and Incense Marks while awakened state. No collide. Which skills are they? No collision on these skills. Morning Dev, no collision in awakening form. Ethereal Dance, no collision. And Fragrant Stigma, no collision in awakening form. Alright. The Chain Wheel skill, the skill that they mentioned, they just, you know, changed the damage, adjusted it. PV buffs, PvP buffs, and also Awakening Guardian got a little bit interesting change, and I kind of liked it. By the way, let me know what you think about Lahn. Guardian, previously, Awakening Guardian could combo skill. By the way, no, wait. I have to do that. If you cry about Awakening Lahn under my YouTube comments, 100% you're gonna get permaban on my YouTube. If I see anyone, one tier about Awakening Lahn, it's definitely needed or something, you will get permaban, even if you're my member on YouTube. Okay? I'm done. Because there are people that has zero fucking talent. They're crying about Awakening Lahn is so weak. Your brain is weak. You can't even play Awakening Lahn. Never mind. Let's go talk about Guardian. Previously, Awakening Guardian could combo skills faster using quick slots than with manual controls. Now, we've improved the manual controls so you can combo skills just as quickly no matter how you play it. What I understand from these changes, you will be able to put these skills in the skill, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there will be no penalty using them. You can combo skills like while you're using like Shift F, Shift LMB or something. Am I correct? Is this correct? So it's some kind of buff for Awakening Guardian that people has some kind of problems in their hands, so they can just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or they can like play only mouse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they will have no penalty, I believe. That's what I understand. All of these changes, leading us. I'm kind of happy. 10 out of 10 changes. We need these type of classes in a game. We have, sorry to say that. I'm sorry for them too. It's just disabled people. They like to play this game, and it's a good way to play the game. It's like that, right? No, right now when you use the skills and skill, 1, 2, 3, they're going slow. Like for example, Shift F, Shift LMB, bam, bam, bam. But if you do that, for example, quick slot, maybe it's not, but they're going slow. The skill transition. I think this is now faster. Archer. Well, let's check what they say. PvP damage was overly concentrated in a few skills, such as Earth Shattered, Sunfall, and Covering Fire. We have rebalanced PvP damage across more skills to create fairer distribution. So probably, we will check the skills one by one. They just, nerfed those skills slightly and gave more damage to the other skills. So instead of using 1 or 2 skills for burst people, they will turn into some kind of DPS, Let's go check. Let's control it. Wait. Absolute Bolt of Radiance. Let's check what they did. It got damage buff by approximately a lot. Let me just, divide. It got approximately 25% PvP damage buff. The other skill. Absolute Earth Shatter. That's the skill. It got nerf. Some kind of significant nerf, I believe. It got approximately 40% nerf. That skill. Which skill is that? There is a skill that's shower of light. I don't know what is this skill. I can't find it in Korean. Korean doesn't know Korean actually. Which skill is that? Anyone know? Any archer in chat? Okay, that skill got damage nerf also. I'm just calculating it for you. Like 60% damage nerf on that skill. This skill. Okay. Steady Breath. This one. Steady Breath got damage nerf. 56 divided 42. Approximately 30%. Spear Sylvia. Let's check which skill is that. Spear of Sylvia. This was like I really just missed this skill, this Shift Q skill. It was like melee skill in this class, and it was dealing good damage when you catch your enemy nearby you. What they did to that skill? That skill got approximately 10% PvP damage buff. Gentle Breeze, which skill is that? Mountain Breeze, the WF skill, got like a little bit damage. Let me calculate it for you. Got like 12% damage buff in PvP. Light of Extinction skill is that? Righteous Smash, that's the skill. Righteous Smash skill got maybe damage buff. Yes, approximately 10%. Call of Rukrahan's Call skill got 15% damage buff. Is it 15? Kinda like 17, 15. Polgas, which skill is that? Ultimate Zephyr Leap skill got approximately 9% damage buff in PvP. So they just nerfed 1 or 2 skills, 2 or 3 skills, like 40-50%, and they gave like 15% to some other skills. I have no idea about Archer skill kit, and if any Archer, like, please let me know how this will change the class. They're defending themselves. We just made it to make the class better. Let's see. We have some kind of tiny, but it's good change for Scholar. Normally Scholar has this attack speed buff, it was in WRMB or WE, some of them, I can't remember, or E skill. In one of them you have attack speed, they added that attack speed to your QQ skill. You just throw the hammer and you just go in it. When you throw the hammer, you will get another like 15%. You will just refresh it. Or if you don't have, you will get attack speed buff. Good quality of life. It's just getting flexibility to Scholar. So like it will use that 15% attack speed always up. While just, jumping around. It will be big pain in the ass with all her protections and protected CCs. Totally fine. Because it's normal, like, if we consider the other broken classes, Scholar's skill kit is totally nice and totally, balanced. If we consider the top 10 classes in the game. If you just consider the remain like 70% of the game, Scholar is OP. You're right. Okay, here is the thing. Dosa Awakening can support allies through elements generate. And top of that, he also wields range damage strong enough to rival other range classes. To keep things balanced, we have made some adjustments of his PvP damage. So let's check what they did. Are they all nerf? Nerf, nerf, buff, buff, nerf, buff, nerf, nerf. So there are some skills got nerf, there are some skills got buff. Probably they just nerf range skills, buffed melee skills a little bit in PvP. There's Dosa. A WRMB skill, isn't it? I missed play Dosa. Dosa's skill kit is good. No, it's RMB skill. Sundering Sweep. Sundering Sweep skill got nerf. I think it's opposite. Maybe it's just its melee skill. It's got nerf, like 45% nerf approximately. Yeah, WRMB. WRMB also got nerf. RMB, WRMB. They are like melee rush skills, isn't it? Got 15% approximately. A Shift F skill, Wood Bend. It got damage buff, like 15% approximately. The Shift RMB skill got approximately 12% damage buff. Iron Cool. Shift LMB got nerf, I believe. Shift LMB got nerf, yeah. 7 divided 30. Got approximately 20 to 23%. Water Bending. That's Shifty, I believe. Yeah, it's Shifty, got 10% PvP damage buff. But Shifty is melee skill. Why they buffed it? Fire Spread, the range skill, WRMB. It was WRMB, isn't it? Fire Burst. No, it's RMB. No, Fire Spread, this. SRMB, sorry. SRMB got very big nerf. Like 35% PvP damage nerf. And the other skill is SLMB. Yes, SLMB. SLMB also got nerf. So the range KD skills, they removed the protection from them, you remember? They also got damage nerf, like by 30%-ish. The SLMB also got 30%-ish damage nerf in PvP. It's quite interesting way to just nerf a class. They buffed some other skills a little bit, but nerfed most of the, engage skills. And also they nerfed range abilities, SRMB and SLMB, by approximately 30-35%. So it's overall nerf for Awakening Dosa, I can say. Deadeye. Yes, let's just read what they say about Deadeye. For mid-game, do you prefer Dracaena Suck or Awakening Suck? Deadeye's Lil Devil skill used to deal excessive high PvP damage from long distances, so we have reduced its power. Where the Lil's Devil is still stronger than revolvers or shotgun skills, its ability to inflict high damage from beyond an opponent via distance in large-scale fights has been toned down. So we will check skills one by one. All of them nerf, I believe. Let me check. Yes, Deadeye skills overall nerfed in PvP. The skills that I will read, let's just check all of them one by one. Which skills got nerf on Deadeye? Deadeye needs protection nerf too. Hopefully they can just listen. But I don't think like they will nerf class for protections, because it's some kind of normal thing in these days, isn't it? Rocket's Glare. This is the Shift C skill. Shift C skill got approximately 15%, I believe. Let me just check it. Like 14% damage nerf approximately. Explosive Leap, which is that? Reach for the Sky skill. Shift Q skill got some kind of significant nerf. 38 divide 26. Almost 50% damage nerf. Whoa! Need it. Cry, Deadeyes. Cry. You were just melting people. Deadshot, the SC skill. SC skill got giga nerf. 33 divide 23. 45%. What's this? C skill. 28 divide 25. 12% approximately. And what's bombs burst in air. C or LMB in airborne. This skill got like 40%, I believe. 32 divide 24, like 35% damage nerf. Yeah. So if you just watch this video until this point on, the numbers that you see on the screen, they can change. We will make sure about them on Thursday. On Wednesday, I can say Korea patch. So these are just some kind of, showing us something, what they are actually will be. Can be a little bit up, can be a little bit low for this class, for other classes too. Maybe they can add more buffs, more nerfs to the classes. So do not miss Thursday's official patch notes. And I will also create tables. In the tables, you will see more clear. Skill by skill, class by class. Okay, I'm using ChatGPT and I'm paying ChatGPT for these type of things. I'm using, premium version of it to you guys, for my efforts, like and comment. Let's talk about the quality of life. Before we talk about the quality of life, we can maybe talk about Exitlag for this week. After Exitlag, sponsor. I'll see you soon for the quality of life part. Exitlag is a fantastic program that has helped me get ahead in almost every game I've played for years. Exitlag is not only for games but also can be used with many other applications that require an online connection. Exitlag is more than just an optimization tool, it is the ultimate solution for enhancing your gaming experience. It addresses server-related issues and offers dedicated routes to ensure smooth and lag-free gameplay. The developers have been working on the program for years and they have now turned it into an AI-supported system. This system identifies the best routes for data packets in real time, optimizing the connection across over 2,000 games server worldwide. Routes data packs through up to 4 different paths simultaneously, ensuring faster, more secure, and fail-proof delivery. With over 1,000 servers across 5 continents and 18 million weekly optimization, Exitlag guarantees superior game performance regardless of user location. Click on the Exitlag link in the description section to enter the website. Create an account for yourself. Then download the program using the download link on the website. The installation process will be very quick and simple. Once installation is complete, run the program and give it some time to optimize your connection. It's extremely easy to use. You select the game you're playing from here. On this page, you can choose a server if you wish, or you can leave it as the best server selected by the AI itself. I will briefly show you a difference right away with an example. The visuals on the screen display the response time while performing item repairs in BDO. In this situation, without Exitlag, I get around 100 ping. While using Exitlag, this value drops to about 40 to 50. As a result, I perform every action in the game with less latency. You will have a clear advantage in both PvE and PvP. With your new account, you can try a 3-day trial version. Please do not hesitate to use it. I have enabled nearly 400 players in BDO to use Exitlag. I have heard everyone say something like there's a difference like day and night regarding its effectiveness before and after using the program. The trial version does not require any information from you. Sign up and try. That's all. If you're satisfied, you can check the packages on the website. Finally, I recommend checking out the multiplayer packages as well. You can start with Exitlag with Duo or Squad packages. You can see the details on the screen that you can use the program with your friends. This way, you will enhance your friends' gaming experience too. For details, click the link provided in the description and do not hesitate to explore Exitlag. You can be sure that your online game performance will reach highest level. Okay, for the quality of life part, the battle area for the final challenger match 10 players at the Tenebrae Castle. Seat of the Adonis Power has been changed. This is the new area that you're gonna fight with people. The description of the Kronstone's memory fragments and Lila's petal item has been updated to reflect the latest information. There are some kind of changes on the Zephyros Castle. Zephyros Castle, maybe these changes can buff like 500 trash, maybe a little bit more, maybe 1000 trash, but these are not mechanical changes, okay? It's just fasten the, AFK phase a little bit. I will just also add that the Zephyros, what was the name? The all mechanics video, the guide video. I prepared a video today on the live stream. It will be up on, Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure. Let's check it. The starting speed when the bonus gimmick is in progress has been improved by 60% compared to before. Like in the AFK phase, you are waiting like 20-30 seconds for no reason. So it will just start faster. Maybe right after, like 5 and 10 seconds maximum you will wait. And the AFK phase, the waves coming and they're dying, you're looting, that phase will start faster. Also, the bonus gimmick, that bonus gimmick thing is AFK phase, okay? Progress times has been improved by 20% faster. Probably, mobs will spawn 20% faster, and the AFK phase will just, right now it's 2 minutes, 30 seconds or something. After this change, it will be like 2 minutes exactly. So it will just remove that additional 1 or 2 minutes you have to wait in 1 hour. So exactly the 5 cycles completes approximately in 1 hour and 2 minutes or something. So that additional 2 minutes thing will be, removed. So it will exactly the 5, what was the name? I was exactly expecting that thing. And the spot will perfect with this situation, the mechanic wise, of course. Spot still needs buff, I have to say that. Maybe you'll get a little bit more trash loot, slightly, but overall it's not a big nerf or big buff or something. The range at the Zephyros Shadow Knight searches for the constant energy has been increased. Zephyros Shadow Knight has been improved to return accurately its original location if there is no aggro. Tenebrae Castle, there's some kind of bug fixes, and they reset things for the Tenebrae Castle to prevent the any bug. Sometimes these spots are go in the bug situation and it just takes so long to just fix it, or maybe only way to just fix them is just reset the server. So there's some kind of precautions for them. I'll not read them, okay? There's nothing important for the Tenebrae Castle. Some kind of, precautions for that bug situation. When the bonus gimmick for the Aetherium Castle Hunting Ground starts, it has been improved to grant high damage reduction for short period of time. What? Grant high damage reduction for short period of time? I don't know. Edania region subcommission, a story, blah blah blah. I'm just passing that part. UI improvements. Yeah, that's all for this week. Quality of life part and other part. It's pretty short. I was expecting the Alchemist Stone changes, but there is no. Like I said, let's make this video the, the trend of YouTube in Black Desert Online category. You with me? Show your support. Click that like. Let me know what you think about these, Clan Fiesta class changes. Are you done with the protected CC damage and everything meta? Would you like to see like 2019 BDO like all veterans? Or are you happy with the more broken classes? You know what we say? Do not forget, BDO is just a game, and now you can play Awakened Dracania for PvE only.